Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Jenofeve Designs. Today we're going to work on finishing a few things up, I think. Because you know, we've been working through this album and every once in a while we just kind of leave things blank like that, which is totally fine. You can put photo mats, you can put photos, you can put ephemera, you can do whatever. Didn't really do anything to the back side there. Don't have inserts for everything. Let me find another page that's like, oh, here, this has nothing on it. It's just white at the moment. There's nothing on here, here. So what I thought I would do, this was the last video that we did, this one here. I thought what we would do is we would start filling in the blanks now. So the first blank is behind the removable front cover. So we have this pocket, we have this flip, and we have this flip, right? And then we have these two that flip. And then also on the back, we don't have anything. So we're gonna try to finish some of this up in this video. So this is the Enchanted plant department. This is the album that we've been working on currently. I'll have a playlist for this album up there in the cards and down below in the description box. It's kind of a gloomy day today, you guys. It's been raining, which is great because we needed it, but it's so gloomy that it feels dark in here. I don't know. And I don't know what's happening, but everybody, you always seem so crooked and you're not. Okay, so I think we're gonna start with the back. So I'm gonna actually open this up like this, just so I can lay it out flat, because I wanna put something over top of here. But the first thing I'm going to do is cover these with some tape, all these magnets, just so they don't move. They're kind of important to, you know, hold the weight of this cover, and we definitely don't want to lose them. And this is, I bet you this is 1-inch tape. From, I think it's Cherry on Top. I'll also have timestamps down below, you guys, in the description box and the first pinned comment, just in case you want to hop around. Okay, so I went through all of the paper, all of the full sheets from the paper collection that I had left, that I had pulled from the paper pack, right? And I only pulled one other paper, I think, in the meantime since then. But what I then went and did, no, actually not true. I have pulled a couple different papers. Yes. So what I went back and did is the one that I hadn't pulled extras. So I had pulled one of each pattern. So if I pulled another one out for whatever reason, let's see, what am I trying to say? I ended up going back through and taking one more of every page that was in the paper collection. That's what I'm trying to say. Some of them I'd already done that too, so I've already used 3 of these, so I didn't pull another one of those and that kind of thing. So all of the ones that I hadn't used the 3rd sheet of, I pulled one. So now I've only got 1 sheet of every page left in the paper collection. That way, I kind of force myself to use all the different pages, all the different elements. So, if you find yourself in that predicament where you just use one page over and over and over and then you're done, then you're out of that favorite page, but then you've got all these other things you don't know what to do with, try pulling one of each design and using those before you pull another, do you know? It works for me. At least I think it works for me. You guys are going to have to let me know your thoughts on that. So I pulled one out. This is one of the pages. I'm not sure. Oh, no, that's not one. Does it go like this? I think it goes like this. This was the 12 by 12 sheet. So what I ended up doing was I traced out the mat for the cover for this, right? For the front page cover. Where did this come from? Why do I have a paper clip right here? Hold on, did I lose a paper clip somewhere? I bet I did, I just don't know where. So this page here, when we made this page setup, this is the mat. This base right here is the actual mat to the front cover. So I don't have a mat for the mat, right? So I traced it and then I cut it out a 1/4 of an inch smaller on the short side and a 1/4 of an inch smaller on the long side, and it should fit pretty okay. So I did have to make an adjustment there because I don't have a mat for the mat, but I wanted to make it look like it was matted, so I just took a 1/4 of an inch off of the top and a 1/4 of an inch off the side, and now we have a mat. And I am not going to do anything special to this. I thought about doing like a little fancy cut here where we could tuck the... I'm not going to do anything to it because we've got plenty of places to add some things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tape backing off and I'm going to glue the mat down right now. If I can find my little fancy pokey tool. There it is. My grandbabies are coming today. I need to get this filmed and hopefully start the editing process before my babies get here. Yeah. Okay. Which I've planned most things out already that are going to be going on. In today's video, what am I doing? I don't know. I was going to put some glue. This is Fabri-Tac in between where the tape is. Then I'm going to go around these edges. And we're just going to glue this down. Whoa. Kind of lost it there for a sec. Whoa, did it again. Come on. I've got everything so far away. I can't get it on here right. It's okay. When you create, do you feel like you're reaching all the way across your table? When I record, I feel like that's what I'm doing. I'm reaching all the way across. I just need to, let me zoom in maybe a little bit and I can scoot this closer to me. Okay. So it's not perfect. It's not a perfect fit, but it will do what I need it to do for now. Okay. So then the next thing I have prepped are some photo mat situations for these two flips here. So what I did was I printed off these are Photomats Essentials, and I printed them onto 28-pound white paper, and I used the one that has the white background. I wanted to show you guys the black. Well, let me see. I thought I had one sitting right here. The black Photomats, the ones that have the black outline, you can use those as well. Let me see if I got a... But I just wanted to kind of show you the difference, the difference in the look. I mean, obviously you know the difference in the look, but if you didn't like the black mat behind here and you liked more of that kind of look, you have both of these options in the Photomats Essentials. So the Photomats Essentials are linked in the collections list that I have for this project, and I use them for every project. I love them that much. So I just cut them out. Again, they're on 28-pound paper. I just cut them out, inked up the edges, and we're going to mat both inside and outside with these, except the two inside ones I am going to put 4x6 on here, but the two outside ones I'm going to mat with something else. So I'll show you that in just a second. So let's go ahead and glue these down. I'm just going to put some glue around that. There's many different ways you can secure those magnets. You can do that. You can put a little piece of tape. You can put a big piece of tape. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to. But I'm not worried. You can kind of see the magnet through this paper, but I'm not worried about that because I'm going to be matting over top of it anyway. So yeah, I mean, that instantly looks so much nicer, doesn't it? It just looks so nice. All right, I'm going to, got too much glue there. I'm going to flip these up and I'm going to mat the inside and then we'll go from there. All right, so those two are matted. So for these two, I had two ideas. Whoa. Hold on. This one is from the 6x6 paper pad, and I think it goes like this. I think I had it upside down. It doesn't matter. So I thought about putting that one of them here, and this. So what I did was I cut it into 4x6 pieces. This is from the pastel vintage, the pink pastel. I printed 2 to a page from my PDF, and these are printed onto 28-pound paper. And I just cut it down to 4x6 because I wanted it to be smaller. So I was thinking about doing that, like that. So I printed the whole set, 2 to a page. And I did that with the green as well. But sometimes it's just nice having a smaller print, you know? Yeah, so there's the, where'd it go? there's the listing photo there, right there. Okay, so I did that. So I thought we could mat these two, so you could write here, or you could put some more decoration there, or you could just, if you wanted to, leave it just for a photo. But I think I'm gonna mat this now. Or do I want it up like this? I kind of want this down at the bottom so you can write easier, and then maybe have something else up top here. I don't know. Does it matter? Do you guys think it matters? I don't think it matters. Let's just glue it down. Oh, so I cut this into a 4x6 piece, and then I took the photo corner chomper and chomped all the corners. Do you like that sound effect? Okay. So now we're gonna start going through the album, and we're gonna start adding the finishing touches, adding inserts where needed, embellishments, that kind of thing. Just the extra jewelry that we put on our albums at the end. So we're not quite done yet. But we're gonna go start finishing up this entire album as best we can anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and mat this piece down here. So this one is from the 6x6 paper pad. And that one was printed onto paper, so, whoops, does it go this way? I think it goes this way, right? Yeah. It's funny too because the 6x6 paper pads, they are not true 6-inch widths. Let's see. No, they call them 6x6, but they're not. They're under 6 inches. every time, every time. But anyway, that's okay. Neither here nor there. All right. So now we got those two. Then I have a mat for this prepped, and we're gonna also be using a pocket. Hang on, I messed right over here onto the side here. We're gonna use a pocket that we had left over from, actually, from this side. Okay, I'm sorry, I got pulled away for a second. I don't remember where I was. We just did those. We're getting ready to do the mat for the inside of here. So I'm going to do that on the flat surface. So let me scooch you in just a little. I took page. I took color number 4. Yep, color number 4 in the shades of color 2. I took and I traced out 55B. So that's this side, inside mat here. I traced it, cut it out, inked it up. And it's on cardstock, but that's just because that's what I already had printed, so I didn't want to print another. So there's that. And then we're going to use the leftover piece. So this part right here, this little pocket in the front cover, had another part to it. Well, actually it went like this. Right? And I actually ended up tearing off more. Was it this way or this way? I forget. Like this. I tore off, so it should have been like a, right? And so I tore off this bottom part to make this pocket, but then I kept this part. But it looked like this. So it was angled this way. So what I did was I tore it some more so that when we put it on this pocket, it'll be an upper Uptuck pocket. I guess I can't do it flat on the surface. And it kind of follows that. So we're just using the leftover piece for here. So actually, now that I think about it, I'm not going to be able to do it flat on the flat surface. I'm going to have to add it to here. So I have inked it up. I put tape on both, and they overlap each other. You don't have to have, you don't have to have it to where they don't overlap. Because there's really, the things that are going to get tucked up in there aren't going to be full size. So you don't have to worry about things getting stuck on inserts or anything like that. Or stuck on the tabs. So I'm going to stick that right here. It is tough when you've got it up in the air like I do right now. But we're just making the best of it. And I didn't put anything on there. I guess I could try to put a piece of tape. I don't think it'll go anywhere, but I see that. I did it again. I ripped off a bit of the cardstock. Okay. So then I'm going to stick the mat for that right up in here, like this. So I'm going to put glue on it first, and then I'm going to remove that tape. This one first. I just don't want it to get, I don't want that pocket to get stuck down accidentally by that piece of tape. So I wrote 55B down here. I should have erased that really quick. So the mat for that is page 55D, or B. 55B. Okay. So then I took a piece of the 6x6 paper, and I traced the same, or the mat for the 9C. I traced it, the top edge out, right? So then I cut that out. So then I stuck the piece underneath here like this. It was all one piece still. I stuck it underneath it, and then I traced out where I tore it. And then when I cut it out, hang on. When I cut it out, you should be able to see. I'm gonna hit the focus really quick. So when I cut it out, I actually cut inside that line, the pencil line that I made, so that it will fit as a mat right there. So it looks good, right? It almost matches perfectly. So that's gonna go there. But before I touch that down, I am going to add some things to here. So I've got one of my labels, I'm sorry. I've got one of my journaling spots, ephemera journaling, what do I call it? Journal spots. Yeah, ephemera journal spots, that one. And then I've got this here, which is the, I'm finding it. It's this piece right here. I just kind of fussy cut out the outer edges because I didn't really want it square. So I've got that, and then I've got a pretty periwinkle color butterfly from my Porch Prints, and I was going to do something like this, I believe. Something kind of like that. And I'm going to erase, I got 56C sitting right there. That's the mat for page 9C, 56C. Okay, so I was going to put that down. I've got my lid has got a crack in it, and I keep touching it. So this was printed onto paper, but it was already printed, so I just grabbed it out of my ephemera holder, ephemera keeper. And let me attach this down. And then the butterfly. Boop. And then that's going to go there. That looks so nice. All right, I'm going to go ahead and attach this down too. Okay, now we've got that, and then I've printed off a whole bunch of photo mats. So here's my thinking. These are all printed on paper, 28-pound paper. I think I have an extra one. Did I have one left over from something? I don't remember. But I was thinking about putting a photo mat here, or should I put these photo mats here? I kind of like that. But I was also thinking I should put, I don't like that now. Just the one, I think I like two. So maybe we won't. So this, it's the same photo mats as I put already on these flaps. I just cut the edge off so it looks like that. So I was thinking about doing this. But I was also thinking about doing this, or I could do this. Something like that. I could also do, let's see, I hadn't even thought about this very much. It doesn't really look right. I could do this. I could do two. Okay, I kind of like that. What do we think? Or should I go like this? Well, that's a lot of photos, isn't it? Huh. So that would be 4 4x6 photos and 5 3x4 photos. And it looks really nice, I think. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna stamp these and then we'll get to gluing them down. Yeah, this isn't what I was gonna do, so I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants right now. Is that how you say that? I like the simplicity of it, of the layout here. So I'm just gonna put glue dots. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue in each one of these corners, so it kind of gives that authentic feel, you know. Now, of course, you can put as many photo mats and inserts in here as you wish. Oh, that's not even, is it? As you wish. You don't have to. You don't have to just do those only. You can most definitely add more photo mats, like loose photo mats. A little bit more. Good enough. So yeah, you can definitely add more loose photo mats inside of here. It doesn't have to just be this. You could just have loose photo mats, which is one of the things I love about having situations like that. You can have a photo here, but then you can also have things sitting on top of it, and they'll stay stuck because of the magnets. So I think for these though, I'm going to do all the way around because that's an uptuck. So we might end up having an insert there. I want to make sure that things don't get stuck on things. Before I press that down, I don't have an insert planned right now, but that doesn't mean we may not have one in the next couple videos, you know. And look how terrible I stamped those. Oh goodness. Okay. There, that looks really good. Right, because you could put anything, you know, in there as an insert up under there. It's lots of space. I just don't know what I'm going to do just yet. So I wanted to do one more thing in this video. You could also put photo mats here if you wanted to. I wanted to do one more thing in this video though. I want to add this key. This is one of the keys. I found my set of keys, my big large. A lot of times we rust them. This time I just took, no, this one is rusted. No, one side is rusted. The other side I used that, where'd it go? I used the, uh-oh, have I lost it? Oh, here it is. I used the foundry wax in the gilded color and put on it. And I want to add this to the cover. I love having keys on my cover. Maybe like this, or I don't really want it sticking under here because then you lose most of the key. Maybe something, no, let's just go like this. Something like that. How's that look? Let me scooch in. Let me see what you think. I just don't want to lose most of the key, because if I tuck it in there, that's cute. It's just all the key is gone. You know what I mean? I love the look of these keys. So I'm just going to put it there, around about there. And I'm just going to add some glue to the spots. Just use some Fabri-Tac to the spots that I think are going to hit. And we're going to stick it on here. I like it. That looks pretty good. I was wondering, should I put a key? Where was the other place I put a key on? Let me scooch it back out. Put a key on something else. Just don't know where I did that. Oh, there it is. There's a key with the gold. That's so cute. I love that. Did I put one on the other one too? Yep. Makes me wonder if I should put, probably not, but it makes me wonder if I should put a key on this butterfly. It might be too thick to put a key there, but that would be cute. I'll have to think about it. Give it some thought. Let me know your all's thoughts. Okay, so I think that is all we're going to do in today's video. I need to get this wrapped up and so I can get my house ready for the grandbabies. So let me know what you guys think. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Let me know your progress in your album that you're currently making. And thanks so much for joining me today. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.